Hello, 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 and welcome back to Creative Melody. I'm Anthony Frazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you? We are diving into some Britney Spears' catalog. We are diving into specifically the album Oops, I Did It Again, and this single is going to be Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know. I have a vinyl that I was lucky enough to find at Goodwill. So, yes, I was shocked, okay, because I did not have this vinyl, and so I was like, bitch, I want it, and it was $1.99, so I got it, okay? Until I feel the vibrations. But this is Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know. Yes. So cute. This is a promotional vinyl that was released to the DJs. And this had 4 remixes on it. Now these are some of the longest fucking remixes that I have seen. So the first one is going to be Hex Hector Club Mix and Hex Hector Radio Mix. The club mix is 10 minutes and 12 seconds. And the radio mix is 4 minutes and 1 second. And then on the back, we have the Thunderpuss Club Mix for 10 minutes and 3 seconds. And then the Thunderpuss Radio Mix for 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So, without further ado, let's look here.
So, I think it's pronounced Thunderpuss?
Yeah, Thunderpuss.
You were saying Thunderpuss.
Oh, Thunderpuss, yeah. Thunderpuss.
Which is what people call me.
That is not what the fuck they call you, bitch. They call you Big Back Sam. That's what the fuck they call you.
Right.
Thunderpuss. I absolutely love Britney's remixes, and what's crazy is that she had a lot of, and again, if you've been here for the last couple of videos, you kind of know, but Britney did a lot of the singles in physical format for the fans and did like maxi singles. So she did like the regular singles, 2 or 3 different versions, and then she did the maxi singles with all the remixes. So she really did a fair job at like getting them out into the public and getting them into people's hands. And I feel like the 90s and the early 2000s were pretty big on remixes at that time. And I really feel like people consume them all in a different way. Because again, you had the whole club scene, you had everybody going out and partying and stuff like that. And some of the radio stations would play not only just the actual mix of, the song, but like sometimes they would have like those 10 p.m. at night, there would be like on a Friday on Q102, they would have like whoever in the booth spinning whatever, and they would put on remixes in particular, and I remember getting ready for the club with that, because I was never the first one to the club and I was never the last one to leave, but there was somewhere in between where you weren't just you were fashionably late. I feel like I've carried that throughout my entire life, but
Yep.
yeah, so that's, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like music is considered in the same way today. I don't feel like the consumption is the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad. It's a lost art form, but hopefully it does come back soon because it is very much needed, especially in this crowd here in Arizona. I don't feel like we really even have we have some DJs, but like big time DJs, like well-known DJs in our communities out here.
Yeah.
That are like really like spinning. And I feel like I really want to find some really decent DJs, because I feel like DJing is also kind of like a fading art form here, but also at the same time, like we have Gold Rush and we have all these different festivals out here, but it's like, are they really remixing, you know? Or is it just people putting stuff onto a playlist and like acting like they're remixing or spinning tracks? I don't know. But yeah. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and flip it over to the next video. We're going to dive into some of the 7-inch vinyls that we have for unboxing. We have Oops, I Did It Again, Lucky, and Stronger. So be sure to check us out over there. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button for all future videos. We will see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, what are you doing? The video's over, but there's plenty more to go through. Scroll below.
Right there.